What's up, guys? It's your Supah Playaz back at it again with another awesome market watch. Thank you everybody for supporting the channel and smashing that like button and being subscribed to watch those epic market watches. And this time we got a different type of market watch. We're going to be talking about some cards that are from the anniversary box and some cards that are being really relevant right now, especially with the meta being the way it is, and pretty much in-person events are slowly coming back. So we're going to see what cards are being bought out and how do you prepare yourself for those crazy events happening these next few weekends. And obviously, if you're new to the channel, definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below if I missed any crazy cards that we could have been talking about on the next video. So this one is called Majin Buu Kibito Kai Absorbed. This secret rare has been seeing a lot more play. It's been dominating in a lot more decks, a lot of green decks, especially like Majin Buu. We've been seeing King Cole make a comeback. We've been seeing a lot of King Cole top events, and everyone is running this amazing card because this card is so good because it uses the Spirit Boost capability. And not only that, it steals a person's Unison card, which is very detrimental to so many decks. If you get rid of the Unison card, they are out of luck. They don't have anything to gain back, and they pretty much get wrecked because of that. And it's also a built-in Nimbus, which is, if you guys aren't familiar with, Nimbus negates battle cards and leader attacks, or it stops the leader attack, but it also stops one more battle card on the field. So pretty much this is what this card does. Play this card from your hand and your opponent can't attack with battle cards for the turn. So it's a built-in Nimbus. You can still attack with Unison and leader, but if you use a Spirit Boost, you snatch up their Unison and pretty much they're not attacking anymore. So pretty phenomenal card, very strong, and you're seeing a lot of plays. Obviously it was sitting at 60 bucks, I think, at one point. It was actually cheaper than this. It was sitting at 98 a few days ago, and now it's sitting at 129. With events happening this next few weekends, it's going to be pretty wild to see some of these cards go up in price. So definitely this is my overview of it, because look at that, there's only a few listings, only 2 pages, and they're slowly creeping up in price. So I mean, it might go up after this next event, because I know Gen Con is happening this weekend as well, with online and in person. So stay tuned for that epic market watch on Monday for next week. And then we're going to talk about Bardock SS4 SS4 Bardock Prismatic Striker. Very good leader, very strong, utilizes multicolored cards in the deck, and this leader is going for $34.98. It was actually a lot cheaper a few days ago. I was looking into buying one, and luckily we pulled one in the box opening. If you guys haven't checked out the awesome box opening for that giveaway, definitely go check it out. But yeah, it was sitting at like 12 bucks, 15, 17, 20, and it was slowly going up. It really was. And now it's sitting at $34.98, and I think this card might be utilized in that event a lot in representation of these upcoming events. And I think stay tuned for those awesome deck profiles of SS4 Bardock from our team members, and maybe we could potentially get some awesome Supah plays out there to show us their deck. So yeah, 34 bucks for this leader. It might go down in price just because these next few days or next few weekends are events that are happening in Dragon Ball Super Cardian. And then we go on to the next card. People love this card. People were buying this card like crazy when it first came out, but now it got reprinted and it's sitting at $4.50. I just want to talk about this one because it was a very sought out card. Demon God Demigrowth True Power Unleashed. Very strong, and obviously a parallel foil, $11.99 being most expensive, and then we got plenty of listings for non-foil. And it was a $70-$80 card, and this card's actually only $5. And if you want a foil one, $7 or $8. Very good, awesome steal. And then we're going to talk about SS Vegeta, the Prince Strikes Back. These are all the super combos from the set. I want to talk about them because obviously we've had our own very own team member from the Supah Playaz top with the Vegex deck, and he runs obviously this parallel foil. Whoa, that was weird. And obviously this card foil is $16.99 being the most expensive, and then if you want non-foil it's $5.74. But you know you want to rock that foil and bedazzle your deck and obviously have the best shiny cards in the deck, and $16 a pop. And then obviously the next few ones are cheaper. They're $7.99. There's only a few listings out. Oh, there's only one listing for these non-foil, or I mean foil one, but there's 20 of them. Shout out to Core TCG for supporting the Supah Playaz. And obviously we're going to be talking about the other ones as well. I want to get these myself because I run blue decks a lot, And so I want to get my own playset of Vegeta super combos because, man, they look sick in my opinion. So definitely smash that like button for these awesome anniversary cards. Artwork and all the alternative art. Very epic. And I want to talk about them. So we're definitely skimming through them just to talk about them, see how much they're going for. Yellow is actually $5.99. Still not that expensive for these super combos. They look sick and they're exclusive to the anniversary box, which is pretty nice. And then we want to talk about God of Destruction Topo Skill Breaker. Very strong card. Deflect, critical, blocker. Utilizes the Unison ability or Spirit Boost ability, I believe. Oh, actually, no. It helps you bring out a Unison, sorry. Or you could choose to give it Double Strike if you don't do that. But I think this card just looks sick. It was the one very iconic where he beats up Frieza in the Tournament of Power when he goes God of Destruction mode. And I think it's an epic card. So I definitely want to talk big about this card. It's only sitting at $3 for a foil. Might be a good finisher. So I'm telling you, some of these cards look sick, and some of them are being utilized in a lot of decks in the upcoming few weekends. And so I want to talk about these relevant cards that some are being bought because obviously we have that new Bardock leader coming out. We have some of these multicolor cards that are going to be utilized, and some of these cards are the ones that are being bought out recently. So stay tuned. You see these cards, and it's a rough overview of all of them. Who knows, after this weekend, we might see some of them skyrocket. Like we have SS4 Gogeta, Master Roshi. If any of these cards top in an event, be sure to stay tuned for another epic market watch. Like I said, it's going to go up in price. Obviously, top players are going to be running these awesome, sick cards. So, yeah. So I definitely want to talk about these guys just because of that reason. So they're being bought out. Not bought out, but they're relevant. People, competitive players are getting them, and you're seeing what people are getting right now. So as of now, what they're getting. We got testing the opposition. So who knows, we might see red decks in the upcoming weekend. And so move on to the next one. I want to talk about best-selling cards as well. These cards are being bought as well, including the booster boxes from old sets, and you're seeing how much they're going for. A whole collection case is $189 with for the new anniversary box, and then obviously Spirit Boosted is actually $80. And then we got obviously the most iconic card that I mentioned last time. That's this Son Goku and Frieza Miraculous Conclusion, sitting at $330. Still one of the best-selling cards. People are buying this. They're probably grading them so they can make their quick buck out of it. So $300 card, sell it for $1,500. PSA graded 10. And then we go on to the next ones. Obviously, Zamasu, a very strong card. Kabito, like I said, another card that's being bought out, or being bought dramatically, because it's a great card. And then we have Awaken Power Goku. People are actually buying these cards, best selling, and definitely pick some of these cards up that look so epic, and they're very awesome to collect. And then we go into the relevance, or wait, what? No, wait, hold on. Yeah, so best selling, I think I went to the second page. I was looking at it. Oh no, these are the champion cards, because I want to talk about the new champion cards that came out, but they're not on the listings just yet. But I wanted to give you an overview of the new champion cards, because we wanted to talk about Gogeta. You're going to be seeing a lot of Gogeta cards coming out. You're going to be seeing a lot of people playing Cooler, Tyrannical, Assault. Red, blue decks are going to be rampant. Green decks are going to be rampant. So obviously the three best selling decks right here. I mean, three best selling colors, or you're going to see a really good representation of this upcoming weekend's event, are going to be black, green, and anything blue with red, blue in it. It's going to be very epic. So like I said, stay tuned. If you want to pick some of these up, I don't know, I'm not a financial advisor, but if someone's playing these awesome, sexy cards in the deck, they will go up in price and most likely be bought out. So it's just speculation what meta players are playing and what is going to be represented in the format in the next weekend or two. So definitely stay tuned, because I want to talk about it on Monday again, what happened afterwards and what tops the event. So stay tuned. Definitely smash that like button, definitely subscribe, and hit that notification bell to see those awesome cards maybe go up in price. So there you guys have it from your Supah Playaz, from your host Tony G. Y'all stay super.